back. um, my name is Malessea. I also go by Melissa, and I'm also known as Artemisia. You can call me whatever you like. But my main name for my candles and for my readings is Malessea and Artemisia. So this is going to be a general reading for Cancer for September 19th through the 28th. And I went ahead and pre-shuffled your cards, Cancer. So let's get into your energy and I'll pull some cards for you. I hope everyone is doing well. All right. Let me just get some water. One second. Okay. And if you're watching this later and you're not watching the live, please feel free to fast forward for, from me pulling the cards. Okay. Messages for Okay, hold on, guys. Do it with my eyes closed, and then I don't know how far the cards go. Okay. Get back into it. Three more cards for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Oh, hold on. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me all right. Let me know in the comments below. Hold on. Card dropped. Wait. Okay. Cancer. Okay. Let me clear these out. Hold on. Okay. Let's see what we got. Cancer. Okay. So this is a general reading. Can cover anything from work to money to love, family relationships. Again, take it how it resonates for you. Okay, Cancer. So you can look at the first row as, energy leading up to the 18th, 19th, and then the next following week into the 28th. But take it how it resonates for you. Time is fluid, so also this reading can resonate before, after the original and intended time frame. All right, so you got Judgment in reverse. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse, Two of Wands upright, Seven of Cups reverse, the Hanged Man reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune upright. Okay, so with the Judgment card in reverse, it's talking about something that's possibly not ready to come out of its grave, something that's ready to be resurrected or rebirthed yet. Because basically, when the Judgment card is upright, and the traditional Rider Waite tarot, like the little tiny ones I do, you'll see people rising up out of their graves for Judgment Day, in the Bible or whatever. And you see someone blowing trumpets, and it's like that final day, um, where your sins and your actions will be weighed and judged. Um, but so it's a metaphor for that as well. So when it's in reverse, it's basically talking about, like I said, something yourself or the person you're dealing with the situation isn't ready to be rebirthed yet, isn't ready to be judged yet. Okay, but let's keep going and see how the cards play out. Um, with the Queen of Cups upside down is basically a feeling of a lack of authority, a lack of control. Um, when the queen is in the upright position, she's all about growth and it's a peaceful energy. So there could be some stagnant energy here. And the opposite of peace would be some type of anxiety or, something that isn't put to rest per se, um, and isn't ready to be rebirthed yet, like with the Judgment card in reverse. Um, yeah. So basically, with the Two of Wands upright, um, it's all about trying to look into the future and use your observation skills and see what the best path for you to take is, to try to find the inner wisdom, intuition, enlightenment. Um, you see here in the card, there's a woman looking into a crystal ball, and you have the two wands with their little growth, little leaves of growth. What am I trying to say? Like a sprout. They're little sprouts. So yeah, she's basically trying to decide, what to do, what's the next path to take, if that makes sense. Again, it doesn't have to be a woman per se. It's just what's represented in the card. Um, and then you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and that's basically talking about coming out of a potential energy, again, where you don't know what decision to make. When the Seven of Cups is upright, it can be window shopping for options. So this woman has her hand out, and she's like, "Oh my God, there's all these cups and all these different things. Like, what do I do?" Um, so basically, it's the opposite of that. So it would be coming out of that energy, and hopefully trying to make a decision. But I still see Cancer. There's a lot of things up in the air. And with the Hanged Man in reverse is basically saying, um, possibly, you don't want to see something from another angle. You don't have your roots fully supported on the ground, but you're coming out of that energy because it is in the reverse. So when the Hanged Man is upright, it's a man hanging, and you see he has one foot on the ground and one foot like resting on his other leg. So it's still unstable, but it's in the reverse, so it's coming out of that energy. Um, but still a little bit stagnant there. Okay, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which obviously is a great card. It's all about movement. It's all about seasons changing, time, passage of time, um, possibilities, just really good positive energy. Um, Sorry, I'm just looking at the card for a second here. There's a lot of details I'm revisiting. So yeah, this woman is basically wearing a dress that has gold and yellow and red. Red is the power, the passion color. Let me show it to you. You guys can see that. And there's like these little tiny dragons going around the wheel, which again is really beautiful. Oops. Talking about movement and protection. Dragons are in a lot of different cultures and mythologies and religions, and so that's really beautiful. And one almost looks like a lion, a lion half dragon thing, and he's got a little tiny crown on. So, feelings of royalty, and having resources and just the wings to take you like wherever you want to go. All right, Cancer. So let's pull some confirmation cards and see what else information we can get for you for this time frame of September 19th through the 28th. So just give me a moment here while I collect my energy and make my little fish piley. Okay. Oh, hold on. Got a flipper here. Okay. Okay. So let me get these out of the way. Let's see what we got here. We have the King of Swords upright, Seven of Wands in reverse, and Seven of Swords upright. Okay. Um, so Cancer with the King of Swords, it's all about focus, power, authority, um, someone that has wisdom and enlightenment. He's sitting in nature. He's on his throne. He's confident, and swords are mental energy. So he is highly intellectual person, and he's able to focus his mind and use his swords to his best ability. Okay, so when that's confirming these two cards, um, like I said in the beginning with the judgment in reverse, it's talking about something isn't ready to be rebirthed yet, or come out of its secrets, if there are secrets, um, or something that isn't ready to be judged yet. And then when it's confirming this Seven of Cups in reverse, not knowing which decision to make, if it's you or the person's situation. Um, and so with the King of Swords coming in, it's cutting through all the confusion, cutting through possible stagnant energy, um, and being able to get that mental focus. Okay. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, it can be something about a celebration put on hold. Again, movement put on hold. When it's upright, you see the horse, this is the movement. He's got the reef around his one of his wands, and it's all about growth. And there's people behind him supporting him. Um, Everybody's dressed up in a certain way, and it's again a celebration. So when that is in the reverse, confirming um, this Queen of Cups in reverse, basically saying there's the opposite of peace and some type of anxiety or stagnant energy. Um, and it can be because of this celebration put on hold or the movement, again, confirming the hanged man in reverse, the stagnant energy, but wanting to come out of it and see something from a different angle. With the Seven of Swords upright, there could be some type of betrayal again or lack of trust with making this decision that you need to make, because there is movement. There's like a woman and child on the boat and a man steering the boat, but all they're focused on is the swords and the mental anguish. Even though there's very slow movement, um, they do have their back, towards this gentleman as well. Um, so when that's confirming the Wheel of Fortune upright, like I said, there is a turning, there is movement here, Cancer, um, which is great, coming out of that stagnant energy and being able to make a decision and focus and mental clarity. Um, but I don't know if you don't see the support behind you, because it does look like this person is trying to help you, right? They're trying to help you move, but you might have some trust issues here with a person because you're focused on um, the past hurts that you've had, or like I said, a backstabbing or mistrust here. Um, I'm going to pull one more confirmation card just to see if we can get any more additional messages. And then we will hop over to your Oracle card. Just give me 1 second here. Make our little fish file. Okay. Additional messages for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? September 19th through 20th. What does Cancer need to know? September 19th through 20th. What does Cancer need to know? September 19th. Oh, and you got the Sun card. Beautiful. So the Sun card is the brightest card in the deck. Um, and it looks like with this movement, even though it might be slow, Cancer, you've got to work on your trust issues here, because there is and beautiful enlightenment coming, and power, and a child, youthful energy that can help you move even faster. It could be that you've been taking things a little bit too seriously lately, and you need to mix in some new energy. It could also be that there's children around you, or someone with a youthful energy or personality that may be able to be a guide for you here in some way. It may even be a spirit guide or whatever. But yeah, I think that if you just keep on your path, Cancer, and like I said, work on some trust issues, and know that not everybody, is out to get you, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's get some oracle cards. I'm gonna do the fairy ones. Yes. I went ahead and pre-shuffled these for you. Oh, sorry, from the last reading, so we can go ahead and get some cards for you. Okay. What does Cancer need to see now for September 19th to the 20th? Okay, you got the Oak Man. Such a cool card. Can't wait to show you. It looks like this wooden tree, and he's part of the tree, and he has these really um, strong brown eyes that are just like glaring at you. Oh wait, hold on, I need my book. Making a little mess, but it's okay. Card 47. Okay, so I won't read the whole thing. I'll try to summarize it for you. Get the main gist. Oh, there looks like actually there's two little guys right next to the big guy. Okay, it says strength, ancient wisdom, and depth. Um, I had an interesting lesson from the Oak Man about how we humans use fairies to mirror out our own projection. The eyes of the Oak Man are a warm light brown, but some people look at them and say, "Oh, red eyes, scary." I tried a little experiment using digital magic. I made a copy of the Oak Man and gave them blue eyes. I then asked some people for their impressions of the men, and words like innocent and sweet and melancholy came back. Then I changed them to an unreal looking violet and got responses like, "Oh, so spiritual, so wise." Had the Oak Man changed? Of course not. But what people projected onto them had. When we look at a fairy, we simply project all of our fears and insecurities and prejudices and disillusions on them, or we can try to see them as they really are. In a sense, all oracles are simply mirrors of the wisdom and confusion within the reader. But if we only look at them through our personal filters and projections, we learn very little. It is only when we actually try to see beyond ourselves that we begin to use the oracle as a mirror of the cosmos and all its wisdom. This is what the Oakmen are about. Can you look at them and see them as they are, or can you only see your own projections? The universe, like the Oakmen, is full of wisdom and compassion and strength, but it doesn't always come in pretty packages. Interesting. Oh, hold on here. Cancel. Da, 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 da. Okay, just a little bit more here. This card depicts the strength and wisdom of age. It also reminds us that we need to know that what we need to know, what is truly there to be seen, can be discovered by a superficial glance and hasty reaction. In a reading, the Oakman tells us to look closely, slowly, and deeply into the heart of the matter and to see past the superficialities of the surface. Consider the history of the situation in depth and learn from the past. Consult others with more experience than you have. Learn from the wisdom of the elders, both those available to you personally and those you encounter in books and elsewhere. In this matter, it would be wise to make your decisions after more pondering and study of the situation. Consider motivations in depth. Take action only after thought ugh. Take action only after thorough deliberation. The Oakman tells us that haste may be at this point our worst enemy. They also suggest that we might learn a lot from trees. Consider the trees and their wisdom, connect with a wise old one, and ask for help. Um, So yeah, that's really interesting, Cancer. I think that you know, you got some homework. Maybe during this time you can go out in nature, you know, far away from people with your mask on, of course, and just sit under a tree and see if you can get any messages. And like they said, even though you're coming out of this stagnant energy and movement might be slow, maybe that's the best way to go at this point. Maybe um, you've been moving too fast recently, and now this is like a little slowdown period um, that can actually bring you some beautiful enlightenment if you just learn to trust yourself and use the wisdom of others. So that's really beautiful, Cancer. Let's get you one more Oracle card. And this is the Spirit Animal Messages something something Oracle. What is it? Animal Spirit Guide. Sorry. Yes. Okay. I already shuffled these earlier. What am I doing? Okay, let's get into it. All right. Final messages for Cancer. Additional messages for Cancer for September 19th through the 28th. Additional messages for Cancer for September 19th. Additional messages for Cancer. What is Cancer needs? What is Cancer needs now, guys? Okay, you got the chameleon. Look at that. It says, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of the events. Interesting, Cancer. Let me get this out of the way here. So when you had this Two of Wands earlier upright, and I was talking about observation and looking at which path to take, um, you know, I think it's similar to what the chameleon is saying here, as far as you know, take your time, change your colors if you have to, and like I said, it goes back to some trust issues here. Um, So, you know, it's saying rather than trying to direct the course of events, let things kind of unfold naturally. Um, and see what, you know, messages that can bring you. All right, Cancer. So yeah, I have still been taking screenshots of every zodiac sign layout here with the cards. I can't put them on YouTube for some reason, so I've been putting them on my Facebook page. So you can find all the info in the description box below. You can click on my website, and then on my website, there's a link to the Facebook page. And then after I post these readings there, I'll have the picture in case you'll ever want to go back and look at it later and be like, oh, yeah, I forgot what the message was or whatever. And hopefully you can look at the pictures and kind of remember. And yeah, hopefully that will help you. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to like the video if you do and share it. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post new readings. And yeah, if you have any questions, you feel free to email me if you want to get a personal reading to go more in depth to anything. Feel free to do that. But otherwise, I hope you have a beautiful day or night whenever you watch this. Okay. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you later. I might do one more reading in a minute. I guess I could do Leo. I was talking about Virgo earlier, but I think that's because it's the Virgo new moon. But I'm gonna try to do the zodiac signs in order. For some reason, Virgo was like, do me now," and I was like, "Chill out, Virgo. Like we'll get to you." But anyway, yeah. Thank you guys so much. Okay.